Why is India so bad at the Olympics? India, the world's most populous nation, has one of the lowest Olympic medal counts per capita. With 1.4 billion people, you'd think India would be swimming in gold medals. But why does it struggle so much at the Olympics? While countries like China, and even tiny nations like Jamaica, are racking up medals. And India is kind of struggling and painfully falling short of expectations. So, what's going on? China, with a population similar to India's, walked away from the Olympics with 91 medals, including 40 golds. And India, just 6. India's poor Olympic performance isn't for lack of talent or potential, because the country has shown flashes of brilliance, like Neeraj Chopra's gold in javelin at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. So then, what is the problem? You see, it's not just about numbers. China has been investing in sports for decades, with this super strategic, government-backed training system. Meanwhile, India is just kinda obsessed with cricket. Unlike cricket, which is super popular in India and gets most of the money and support from the government, other sports don't get much help. Cricket receives significant media attention, which attracts sponsors and generates public interest. With more resources directed toward cricket, there is a stronger infrastructure for scouting and developing talent. Other sports, on the other hand, don't get the same level of support and have a hard time with talent development. Public interest and engagement. Cricket's massive fan base drives ticket sales, viewership, and engagement, reinforcing the cycle of investment and support, while other sports don't enjoy the same level of public attention. This means athletes in sports, like gymnastics or athletics, often have to ask people for money just to compete internationally, which makes it really hard for them to succeed at the Olympics. So, where is the Indian government falling short? You see, population size is a minor factor in Olympic success. A major reason is the lack of sports infrastructure. Look at the top medaling countries. Their athletes benefit from top-notch facilities, professional coaches, and comprehensive support systems. You could be the most talented athlete in the world, but if you don't have the infrastructure and funding, it's all for nothing. Take Brazil, for example. Brazil improved its Olympic performance by significantly increasing investments in athletes, particularly in the lead up to the Rio 2016 Olympics, where government funding surged. This resulted in Brazil's best ever medal counts during the 2016 and 2020 Olympics. However, funding has dropped in recent years, and this reduction has negatively affected Brazil's results at the Paris 2024 Olympics. Even if athletes are very talented and dedicated, they can't succeed without good training facilities, professional coaches, medical help, and financial support. Many Indian athletes lack these resources, putting them at a disadvantage compared to athletes from countries with robust sports systems. Another problem is the lack of a sports culture. In countries that perform well at the Olympics, sports are a major part of the culture from a young age. In India, academics are prioritized, and sports are often seen as just a hobby rather than a serious career path. This attitude limits the talent pool and leaves many potential athletes unsupported. Countries like the United States, China, and Japan invest heavily in sports infrastructure, coaching, and talent identification. They see sports as crucial to national pride and development, which is why they perform well in the Olympics. India does really well in cricket because it gets a lot of money for facilities, coaching, and youth programs. But other sports don't get as much support. So, to do better in the Olympics, India needs to put the same effort into these other sports. Meanwhile, India finished the Paris Paralympics 2024 with 29 medals, 7 gold, 9 silver, and 13 bronze. India stood at the 18th position in the points table. Pakistan, who were also competing, win the event, ended the campaign joint bottom at the 79th position, with just a solitary bronze to its name. At the Paris 2024 Olympics, India's contingent of 117 athletes won 6 medals, 1 silver and 5 bronze, securing the 71st position. The United States topped the medal table, with 127 medals, followed by China and Japan, while Pakistan ranked 63rd, earning 1 gold. Manu Bhaker became the first Indian woman to win an Olympic shooting medal, securing 2 bronze medals, one individually, and another in the mixed team event. Swapnil Kasale added another shooting bronze, making it India's best ever performance in shooting at the Olympics. Neeraj Chopra won a silver in javelin, becoming India's most successful individual Olympian, while the Indian men's hockey team earned bronze, repeating their Tokyo 2020 success. Aman Serawat won bronze in wrestling, becoming India's youngest Olympic medalist. Despite these achievements, India faced several close calls, finishing 4th in 6 events, including potential wins by Lakshya Sen, Mirabai Chanu, and a 3rd medal attempt by Manu Bhaker. India participated in 69 events across 16 sports, but challenges like Vinesh Phogat's disqualification added to the disappointments.